Tamika Raye here. Good morning. I'm Tamika Raye. I lost 7 pounds in 7 days. 7 days on alternate day fasting. I'm showing up every single morning to do check-in about my weight and how things have been going on my modified alternate day fast. 7 days. I am on week 2, 7 pounds in 7 days, alternate day fasting. This morning, I am out duties. But while I do that, I'm loading the dishwasher. And while I do that, I wanted to tell you guys about some other things that I'm going to be doing on this channel. So my family has I have a legacy property that I bought my family out on about 11 and a half years ago when my grandfather passed. So I purchased that home. This was before I knew my husband. I purchased my home, and now my husband is getting that home rehabbed for me so that can be our family home. So I am documenting that process as well, and I uploaded my first video yesterday showing the home and the process that it is in, the progress that's going on with it. So we're showing really good progress now. We've been working on this house for 4 years. 4 years we've been renovating this house. We've been through 3 or 4 contractors. You know, a lot of them stole our money, our life savings. And so it's been a really hard project to get through. It's been a lot of highs and lows. So the project is now at a point where I'm feeling more comfortable with sharing the experience because it's a legacy property. It's very sentimental to me. So, you know, it's just been a very emotional process that I've been going through when things haven't gone right. So it's very hard to document that, you know, in the past. So now we're at a place where things are really moving along. We can see where our money is going. So please watch that video as well. My documentation of my home renovation project. So please watch that after you watch this. So today we're checking in my modified alternate day fasting journey. I am on week 2. I lost 7 pounds in 7 days on the first week. This is week 2. Yesterday we talked about that I feel like I hit a plateau on my alternate day fasting journey. So what I did yesterday was I did an enema to clear my bowels. And yesterday was a fast day. So I did my liquid fast as usual. I did an enema and I did a detox bath. So good morning, everyone. Please say in the comments, let me know where you're from. So I did a detox bath, I did the enema, and then I did the detox bath. So we're going to check my weight live. Let's get right into it. Okay? Let's get right into it. Here's the scale. All right, I'm about to step on. All I have on is like a robe, a very light robe. Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't do this with the phone in my hand first. But whatever, we'll just take off a pound. So with the phone in my hand, I'm at 190. I checked myself this morning with no phone in my hand, and I was at 189. So I am making progress. I told you guys I wanted to be out of the 190s. So I felt like I hit that plateau for the first first, 5 days of my second week, and now I've finally gotten past that plateau by resetting my gut by doing an enema and a detox bath. So what I'm thinking next week, because I want to finish the week out consistently with my modified ADF by drinking my liquids on my fast day. But next week, what I want to do is actually do a water fast or a dry fast. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? How should I alter my fast for next week? I think I really like dry fasting over water fasting. So let me know. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Have any of you done fasting before? What methods have you tried? What has worked for you? For me, I'm a woman over 40, and, I have this cortisol thing going on, this cortisol belly. Yeah. It's very disrespectful. I mean, very disrespectful, this cortisol belly. So, yeah, I'm just trying to find new ways to kind of manage that. And hi from North Carolina, Scott. Kiever, body goals. My body goals are, I'm trying to not put too many harsh goals on myself because I want to kind of give myself grace through the process. But so what I'm doing is like, I have weekly, let me show you. I do weekly goals. I have it on a calendar here on my refrigerator. So this was week 1. So it's showing my liquid fast, my feast days or eat days, liquid fast. So I started out at 197. I was 197 here, went down to 193 here. This was last month. And then I got down to 190. You see it here. So now we're in this week. I thought about dry fasting, but I didn't. I changed it. I just wanted to stay consistent at least for 2 weeks since my first week went so well. So my goal for this week was to be down to 192. And I'm actually down to 190. So I'm sorry, 189. So I beat my goal. So every Saturday, these were the goals that I have listed. So I'm doing more of a weekly goal than an ultimate goal. And that's just for now, just until I really kind of get the rhythm of things. But give me your thoughts. Give me your ideas of, if what success you've had with different things, and maybe I'll try to implement that. I am very familiar with fasting. I've done, like I said, dry fasting. I've done liquid fasting. And I've been very successful with those. But my body has changed so much because now being well into my 40s, I just noticed, things aren't working the way that they used to. So after, I'll say once I get out of the 180s, then I'll start doing some toning. So I just really want to feel good about myself again. I love myself already, even with going through the changes that I'm going through, but I want to still feel confident in my clothes. I don't necessarily want to dress like I did 15 years ago, but I want to feel confident in the things that I do wear. I want to feel confident in a bathing suit. I travel a lot. So I just want to feel confident. I want to feel good about myself. So yeah, thank you, Scott, for checking in from North Carolina. I'm Tamika Raye. I'm from Chicago. I live in Chicago. A little bit more about myself. I'm a mom of an amazing autistic 11-year-old. I'm the wife of a West African amazing man. And we are renovating our home, my family home that's been in my family for 70 years. So you guys, I did a video about that yesterday. Check back on my page and watch that video. Watch our renovation project go from, no roof and no walls and no windows to what it will be looking like in maybe 2 months or so. So Kiever, no carbs for a week, okay? No bread, sugar, no bread, sugar, just a week with water. Okay, so no carbs and water. So Kiva, are you saying to still do proteins and still do solid proteins, but no carbs, and then what? Vegetables? Is that what you're saying? Is that like that's like keto, right? That's like keto. Yeah. No carbs, right? High. Yes. Yeah. I've tried keto before and it worked. I didn't do it very long, but it worked. But that was also, again, probably 15 years ago when, I wasn't going through what I'm going through now. But have you heard, Kiva, of hyperketosis? That's something that I also want to try. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'll think about that. So ultimately, with hyperketosis, the difference with hyperketosis is that you can eat some fruit, um, but you're doing mostly vegetables. You're doing mostly vegetables and certain proteins. I think you could do like steak, but I don't eat red meat or pork. But I think on hyperketosis, you can eat, like, you have a select certain meats that you can eat. Like, you can't eat salmon because it's too fatty. But you can eat as many vegetables as you want, and you can eat like a handful or a cup of fruit. Um, and then yeah, actually, you should check it out, Kiva. Hyperketosis. It gives you more options, I feel like. And then you eat 2 times a day, and then you do intermittent fasting with that. But a lot of people have gotten a lot of good results from it. So check that out too. So with hyperketosis, what I was saying though, is that you do that for 40 days. And then after 40 days, you switch to the regular ketosis for, is it another 10 days or another 30 days, something like that. And then what the people that have done it have been saying is that it sets your new weight. Like, that's what your new weight is going to be, as long as you stay moderately healthy eating. Then that kind of locks your weight in, from what I understand. So it's actually, it's something that I wanted to implement as well. So yeah, thank you for adding that. Again, I am Tamika Raye. I'm a wife and a mother in the city of Chicago. I am a 40-plus-year-old woman going through perimenopause with a lot of body changes, and I am working to create some new wellness routines and some self-care patterns for myself in 2026, so that I could take care of myself like I take care of my family, right? Because they're well taken care of. So yes, I'm a housewife, and I just want to take you guys on this journey with me as I ascend to the next level of who I am as a woman. So thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. And I hope that you follow, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm here every single morning checking in about my progress. So thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe and please like. Have a wonderful day.